As a former freshman rep, I learned how to work with a partner on board. Shout out to my co-Avita. I learned how to divide work and the art of compromising and collaboration when it came to different ideas. When I became the graphic designer in my sophomore year, I learned how to work independently and got in touch with my more creative side. My constant deadlines and the mountain of work that taught me time management and what to prioritize first. The skills I learned as a graphic designer carried over when I became a vice president in my junior year. And as a vice president, I was one of the first points of contact for eBoard and for general body. I expounded on my creativity, strengthened my internal and external communications, improved my logistical skills, and brought back this very position that I'm running for right now. Now, as a senior advisor, I've learned how to mitigate conflicts on board and listen to differing perspectives from all eBoard members. The skills and lessons that I've learned during my time in FOSA are an amalgamation, that's a big word, of what I hope to embody as a co-culture chair. To keep being creative, to compromise, to remain communicative, to be a listener, and to be organized. I usually don't like talking about myself, so like the one thing that I will say about myself that I'm most confident about is overall, I think my logistical work is what I'm most proud of. Pistahan, as an event, is directed by the culture chairs and is notoriously a logistical heavy event. Pistahan is essentially a machine with many moving parts, and my job as culture chair is to be the conductor. I've had the privilege of being very hands-on with the previous two Pistahans, and every year we've been pushing boundaries for its production. Although I do not have a proposed plan for Pistahan as of yet, from my experience being this year's dance director, one of my plans is to include more unconventional cultural dances that have not been done before, or that have not been done in a long time. Another thing I wanted to do was give back to our communities in the Philippines, especially with service being one of our pillars. Last semester, we raised over $1,000 or over $1,000 for the Avelino Chagas Elementary School in Bohol, which is it's actually the island that my mom is from. This semester, we raised money as well for the Tulip Foundation at Coffee House. I would love to continue this work next year and being able to give back to the land that raised me and my parents and is the biggest blessing that we can give. Oh, don't cry, Regina. It doesn't have to be entirely just fundraising as well for service. We can give back in so many ways, like buy-in boxes and clothing drives. Truthfully, I was hesitant. Oh my gosh, I was hesitant at first to run for this position because I'm not the most Filipino person of them all. Like my last name isn't even Filipino. I can't even speak Tagalog. But by the way, shout out to my Cebuanos in this room right now. However, the more I sat on the thought of running, I reminded myself of how much FOSTA actually means. Oh, this is gonna get emotional already. Oh, okay. Whoa, give me a second. I reminded myself of how much FOSTA actually means to me and how it became such a huge part of my life. Of my life in college. My passion to keep serving this org is the reason why I keep doing what I do and why I stay. The Filipino culture is so rich and diverse, and I hope to be able to share our culture beyond this organization. Oh my God! Just as I'm embarking on this journey to explore and learn more about being Filipino, I remind myself that you guys are on this journey with me too. Wow, such a vulnerable moment. Okay. We will keep the flame of our culture burning and honor its past, present, and future together. Me and my co, of course, yeah. Before I end, I want to shout out some people that have supported me until now. Oh, this is the kicker, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, shout out Adam. Oh Lord. Okay. You are my best friend, my role model, the greatest example of what a leader should be. It warms my heart that you're not retiring. And thank you for just spending the last 4 years with me on board, Adam. Shout out to Rose. You were the first one to tell me that I was capable of doing this, and you always encouraged me to work harder and to push myself because nothing is impossible as long as I'm breathing. Oh my God! Wow! Shout out to Ina. Wait, don't post this chat. Okay. Shout out
What's going on YouTube?
She lives vicariously through me now that she's graduated. But whatever I do, I know you're going to be there to experience it, Ina, because I'll make sure that you come to And all that stuff. Thank you for being here tonight, everyone. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. So y'all can say the rest of deliberations, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. Okay, give me 1 second, and we can do Q&A. Okay.